Yeah, I was just talking to myself for like 10 minutes. Well, I really wasn't talking to myself because I was doing Aves to each individual demonic entity, so I wasn't really talking to myself per se. But in saying that, I got Ave Satanis, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave Queen Astaroth, Ave King Asmodee, Ave King Asmodeus, Ave King Asmodeus, Ave Lord of Maimon, Ave King Paimon, Ave King Pazuzu, Ave King Asmodee, Ave King Asmodeus, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave Queen Astaroth, Ave Lord Aim, Ave Lord Beelzebub, Ave Lord Belberith, Ave Lord Behelbegor, Ave to every demon and every demoness in existence, Ave Satanis. I just gotta light a cigarette when I go out. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on because it's fucking bright today as hell. I lost my sunglasses the weekend. I just bought these when I was up at my at my niece's wedding with my mother. And my two sisters. When I was up there with my mom, my two sisters at my niece's wedding, I was up there with my mom, my two nieces. No, that's a lie. There was a mountain of nieces and nephews. But my mom flew in. She came from Alberta. My mother came from Alberta, so that was cool. She came from Alberta, and that's the first time I seen my mom since 2005. No, that's a lie, since 2009. My sister who lives in Hawaii, my sister Connie who lives in Hawaii, she flew over, her and her boyfriend. First time I seen her since 2005. Since my oldest sister's wake. But we had a really good time. Father Satan was with me, of course. Father Satan and all of the demonic were with me. I done a couple videos up there. I done one up there. I was on field. I was out on a field and I did one. I took a walk up in the back where I seen Father Satan let me see a couple deer, a mother deer and her fawn. So I seen that. I seen them. I seen a bunch of fireflies. But I had a good time. It was a good time. You know, because I haven't seen my mother in a long time. And of course I've worn my pentagram necklaces and my jewelry. My satanic stuff. I wear that all the time anyway. I do, I really do. I'm not one of these people that just wear it for certain occasions. I wear it all the time. Because I'm proud of my beliefs. I'm not ashamed of my beliefs at all. And I do not care who is there or how many people is there or where it is at. I still wear my beliefs. But I lost my sunglasses up there. So I had another pair, but I wasn't really fussy about them. So I ended up just bought another pair at the drugstore. This pair I got on now. That's the ones I just bought. They seem a lot better too, because the other ones, like, they would slide off my head, like forwards. These here don't. Hail Satan. But I hope all my brothers and sisters are having a good day. I really do. I got asked, I want to do this video on pact making, demonic pact making. And the reason being is because there's a guy who was talking to a friend of mine, fellow Satanist, a brother in Satan. And the guy was asking him questions, and listen to this now, this is good, okay? Within 1 year, okay, within a year, and this is true, if you can believe the guy, okay? I believe the guy's, you know, you could probably believe him, but I still think he's a fucking nut job. Like the guy that was asking my brother the questions. he asked them, was it okay if he made, in 1 year, a pact with Lord Belial, okay, King Lucifer, Lord of Mammon, King Azazel, Lord Leviathan, Lord Beelzebub, and about 12 other demonic names, demonic entities. So he said he made about 18 pacts in 1 year. Like demonic pacts. Now, number one, he expected, this is pretty much what I gathered out of the conversation, right? Is that he expected to do a pact, okay? And the next day, the problem, whatever problem it was he was doing a pact for, to be solved. It don't work that way. And I'd say none of his pacts, apparently, according to him, he don't think any of his pacts worked. Well, first of all, you got to give him time. Number one. Number two, you don't make 18, 20 pacts with any demons over in 1 year. I don't care who you are. You're a nut job if you do. I don't care who the person is. He belongs in a puzzle factory. You know, he belongs in a psych ward somewhere. On Florazine, doing a Florazine shuffle. There's no way in hell anybody needs to make. There's no reason for it. There's no reason in this world anybody needs to make, and I don't care who the person is. There's no reason on this planet anybody needs to make 18 or 20 packs in 1 year. No way in this world, any way, shape, or form. There's no reason for it. It's just bullshit. That's why I tell people, okay? That's why I tell people when they ask me about pacts and stuff like that, that's why I tell them, if you're doing a pact, make sure at least you've been a true Satanist, not a fake, not a phony, not a wannabe, not a keyboard Satanist, a true sinister Satanist. Make sure you've been a Satanist for at least 1 year. Okay? At least a year. Okay? Make sure you've been a Satanist for at least 1 year. That's just a given. Okay? Then you'll know if what part of the left-hand path is correct for you. Is true sinister Satanism your walk? Or is necromancy your walk? Or demonolatry? Whatever. What have you. Whichever part of the left-hand path that you know, Father, whichever you're being called to. But I will say this, and I've said it in videos before. You should at least wait 1 year before you do a pact. Because who's to say in 2 years down the road, okay, because once you do that pact, and if it's accepted, not all pacts are accepted. If the pact is accepted, who's to say in a year's time you mightn't hook up with some chick, you mightn't hook up with some girl, some lady, and or if it's a female, she might hook up with some guy, and then they get together and have a baby and have the house and white picket fence and all this crap, right? All the you know, and who's to say then she might ignore that pact, or he might ignore that pact and ignore Father Satan totally. And just like pretend he was never a Satanist. I can guarantee you, if that pact you did was accepted by whichever demon or Father Satan that you did it to, they are going to come a knocking. Believe you me. At some point in time, they're going to come a knocking. And when they come a knocking, because you broke your pact, you may as well blow your brains out. You'd probably be better off, actually, because you're going to end up in the puzzle factory. That's a given. You're going to end up in the puzzle factory on heavy medication, heavy psych meds, very heavy psych meds too. And on top of that, you're going to end up in a psych ward on very heavy medication. Number one. Number two, you're going to either that or do something stupid and end up in jail, end up in prison, end up inside. Or number three, you're going to do something stupider. Or make away with yourself. Off yourself. Which is the wrong route to go. Because you should have listened to people. That's what I mean when I talk about people being new people to the left-hand path being a sponge. Like soaking in as much information as they can about the occult in general. Especially about traditional Satanism and Theistic Satanism. Anti-cosmic Satanism. Demonolatry. Spiritual Satanism, all that. Soak in as much information as you can. Read as much as you fucking can. That's why I say it. I don't say it to hear myself speak. I don't say it to watch my video later on and listen to me talking. I don't say it for that reason. There's a reason why I say it, eh? I don't say it just to hear my own voice. And I sure as hell don't say it for the attention. And I don't say it for any other reason. Only you have to, if you're new to Satanism, new to traditional Satanism, spiritual Satanism, theistic Satanism, anti-cosmic Satanism, demonolatry, necromancy, whatever, new to the left-hand path, study and learn as much as you possibly can. And then in a year's time, you should know if you're meant to be there or not. And if you're meant to be there in a year's time and you feel like doing and you believe that you should do a pact, do it. But make sure you waited at least a year. That's what I tell anybody, man. Anybody that asks me, how long should they wait before they do a demonic pact? Or a pact, satanic pact? I'd say wait at least a year. Wait at least a year while you're in the... Wait at least a year since you joined the left, since you started up as being a Satanist. Since your beliefs became satanic. Wait at least a year, man. I keep telling people, I tell people that in almost every video. Not almost every video, but there's a lot of videos that I do, that I tell people them exact words. But of course, they don't listen, you know, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Johnny's Maggot, Maggot me, that's my name, is Maggot, not Johnny. My name is John, but I've always been called Maggot, and I'll always be called Maggot. And I got Maggot on my arm and a big tattoo, right there. M-A-G-G-O-T. And the thing is, if you don't fucking... I don't tell you just to fucking... Like I said, I tell you because I want you to do it correctly. I want Father Satan to, you know... You have all the rewards that Father Satan you deserve, man. But you got to work for them. They're not given to you. You don't wake up one morning and there's $20 million lit in a box at the bottom of your bed. Okay? You don't wake up tomorrow morning... You don't wake up... Tonight, you don't go to bed... Wake up tomorrow morning... and have the nicest looking chick, most sexy chick in the world knocking at your door. It don't work that way. You have to put your work in. You have to study really hard. You have to do a lot of fucking reading. You have to do tons of research. And before you even do a ritual involving any demon, even Father Satan, learn as much as you can about the demon. Learn which kind of incense they like, learn or prefer. Learn what colors they like. Learn if they're a night demon or a day demon. If they prefer daytime or nighttime. You got to learn all these things. I keep telling people that, but they won't listen. But that's okay. If they don't listen, let them. If they don't want to watch my video because they think it's boring, or they think I don't know what I'm talking about, or whatever the case might be, good. It's entirely up to you, man. Learn the hard way. Suffer. Learn the hard way. I don't do it because I'm bored. I do it because I love the demonic, and I love Father Satan. And King Lucifer. All of them. Beautiful Queen Lilith. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Ave Satanis, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave Lord Beelzebub, Ave Lord Pazuzu, Ave King Asmodeus, Ave King Asmodee, Ave King Azazel, Ave and hail to every beautiful demon and every beautiful demoness that there is, both known and unknown, both named and unnamed. And I'll talk to you next, brothers and sisters. Hail Satan.